Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this video of the topic time and distance. So in the previous video we have seen the importance of time and distance in the competitive exams, right, and we have covered couple of subtopics there. So today we are going to do some more discussion on the same topic. So let's get started with it. So I would like to continue, first thing I would like to cover is continuation from the previous video. So in the previous video, on account of the time duration and all, I couldn't cover few of the examples, alright. So I'll try to cover them. I have placed them here in this second video of time and distance. Let us have a look at it. See, the theory for this has been covered in the previous class, in the previous video. Please ensure that you attend the first concept video and only then you come to this. Please have a look at this question. Pause the screen for a while. Try out this question once yourself. I, however, in this class will be discussing the question as it is. Right? Let's get started. A can cover a certain distance in a few hours. So A is a person. So this is some person. A is some name of the person. Can cover a certain distance in a few hours. If he doubles his speed, his time taken decreases by 6 hours. If he travels at 50% of the speed, 50% speed for the first 5/12 of the distance, then find the percentage by which he should increase his speed over the usual speed, percentage increase over the usual speed for the remaining journey to reach on time, on the same time. So let's go for the details here. A can cover a certain distance in few hours. Let's say he takes t hours by traveling at speed of s. If he doubles his speed, so if s becomes 2s, so if speed doubles for the same distance, can I say time will be halved? They are inverse variation. So time taken in this case will be half. But as we can see, time is reducing, okay, but it's also given the time reduces by 6 hours. So here the reduction in time is 6 hours. So thus can I say t minus t by 2 is 6. So when you solve this, you will get the value of t as 12 hours. So that means originally the journey was supposed to take 12 hours. Now that he has doubled his speed, is going to take half the time, which is 6 hours. Then he says, if he travels at 50% speed, so 50% of s means s by 2, for the first 5/12 of the distance. So let's consider the distance to be 12x or 12d you may take. Distance is 12d. Point A, point B. Or we may take P and Q also because A is part of the question. P and Q, let's say. Okay. If he travels at 50% of the speed for the first 5/12 of the distance. So 5/12 of the distance will be what? 5/12 of 12d is 5d distance. So till here. So this is 5d. So this speed, so this distance, he is covering at 50% speed. So that means speed is s by 2. Speed is s by 2. Then find the percentage by which he should increase his speed over the usual speed for the remaining journey to reach on time. See, on time would mean 12 hours. He is supposed to take 12 hours. Right? So here how much time will he take? Let's see. Let's see for this part of the journey. So if you look at this part, the time taken is nothing but distance by speed. S by 2. So 5d by s by 2 is nothing but 10d by s. 10d by s. Now please note, here in this data, time is 12 hours, distance I have taken it as 12d. So can I say the speed s is nothing but distance by time? Correct? So that means can I say speed is nothing but equal to distance, magnitude wise, value wise they are equal, right? 12d is the total distance, by total time is 12, so 12 and 12 cancels out, s will be equal to d, magnitude wise. For example, if speed is 40, distance will also be 40, something like that, right? Next, so here how much is the time taken if d is equal to s? So this will be nothing but 10 units or 10 hours. So out of the 12 hours, 10 hours entirely are going in this small stretch of the distance. Then what is the remaining time? Now the remaining time that we have here, the time remaining is only 2 hours if you want to reach on time. If you want to reach on time, it's only 2 hours. And what's the distance to be covered here? If you look at the distance to be covered, it's 7d. So what will be the speed here? So speed nu will be nothing but distance upon time. So this is nothing but 3.5 d. So this is my new speed, 3.5 d kilometers per hour, right? Units. So here what was the original speed? Original speed was s or d. Now the speed is 3.5 d. So what is the percentage increase he is asking us? So thus can I say my answer finally here will be 3.5 d, that's the new speed, minus d, the old speed, as compared to d, the old speed, into 100. And when you solve it, d will cancel out. 2.5 into 100 is 250 percentage. So thus my answer for this question should be 250 percentage. A question which is based on the concept of time, speed, distance and bit of percentage also. So this is a type of questions that you get in CAT also, multiple concepts, right? 2 or 3 different concepts inbuilt in one particular question, right? This is what the model of questions that we are getting. So this is how we can solve it. I hope this discussion was clear. Next one, have a look at this question also. Pause the video again, try it out. We'll start the discussion here anyway. It says, the question says, Atul and Bharat start simultaneously from cities P and Q respectively towards the starting point of the other person. If Atul takes 27 minutes to reach Q after meeting Bharat and Bharat takes 12 minutes to reach P after meeting, of course, after meeting the other person, Atul, find the time they take to meet. So what was the meeting time? So if you just try to represent this using a diagram, so one is point P, other is point Q, Atul is starting from here and Bharat is starting from here. Towards the starting point of the other. Now they would be traveling, they started simultaneously. So they would be meeting somewhere here, let's say. This is the point M where they meet. Now after meeting it says Atul takes 27 minutes. So on this part of the journey, time taken by Atul is 27 minutes. And beyond M, that is after meeting, time taken by Bharat is 12 minutes. So on this part, time taken by Bharat is 12 minutes. Okay. So what we have to find out is, just a minute. So I'll write Atul here. Atul is here. So what we have to find out is, when did they meet? At what time did they meet? So if you notice, they started simultaneously. They would be traveling towards each other. So can I say both of them will be at point M at the same time? So they start at the same time. They also reach M at the same time. So can I say time is constant? The time is constant, right? So thus we may say that the ratio of the distances covered will be in the ratio of the speeds. However, we have no clue about the speeds. We have no information about the speeds. Now look at this part. Look at this particular point. Now, what is the time taken by Atul to cover this part of the journey? So time taken by Atul for covering this part of the journey will be how much? So I don't know what the value is, let's say t minutes. Similarly, time taken by Bharat to cover this part of the journey, it would be same as t minutes. They are starting simultaneously, right? Now beyond this, we can try to cover this in multiple ways, right? At least 2 different ways we can solve this. One of the ways could be, what is speed of Atul? Let's say it is A kilometers per hour or meters per second, whatever, right? Similarly, Q speed is, let's say, B meters per second. So in such a case, can we say what will be this distance? So can I say this distance, MQ or QM? Atul is able to cover it in 27 minutes. So can I say it will be speed of Atul, A kilometers per hour into 27 by 60 hours. So that QM distance will be nothing but this much. And thus can I say also one more thing, can we also write PM distance similarly? And that PM is covered by Bharat in 12 minutes. So Bharat speed B into 12 by 60. Can we say that QM distance can also be written in terms of Bharat's speed and time taken? So this will be same as speed of Bharat into time t, times t. Similarly, we can write this as speed of Atul into time t. We can write like this. Now let's multiply both the sides. So basically these two equations. So when you do that, get A into B into t square will be equal to, this will be what? A into B into 27 into 12 by 60 square. My answer will be in hours because we are dividing by 60. AB will cancel out and thus T will be equal to square root of 27 into 12 by 60 square. So 27 into 12 is what? 324. 324 is what? 18 square. So 18 will come out by 60 square, square root 60 will come out. So 18 by 60 hours, which is nothing but 18 minutes. So this is one way in which we can go about solving this question. Or alternately, if we try to look at one more way, one more approach, we could approach the problem also like this. Notice, please consider the distance PM. Over PM distance, the same distance, two people are running. Distance is constant, two people are running. And they are taking t minutes and 12 minutes time. So can I say ratio of the times of Atul and Bharat over PM is t is to 12? So that means ratio of the speeds, speed of Atul by speed of Bharat will be nothing but inverse of the times, which is nothing but 12 by t. Is it okay? Similarly, notice here consider MQ distance. Distance is constant again, same distance is run by Atul also, Bharat also. So here also what will be ratio of the speeds SA by SB? It will be time taken by Bharat by time taken by Atul, which is nothing but t upon 27. But can I say these two expressions are nothing but ratio of the speeds? They should be equal of the two people, same people. So they should be equal. So when you put them equal, what do we get? Cross multiply, you will get t square is equal to 12 into 27. And hence t will be equal to square root of this, which is nothing but 18 minutes. Which is nothing but 18 minutes. So in such problems where two people are starting simultaneously, I'll just clean this all. You can take both the approaches or the approach that you like. Right? I'll just clean it a little bit. I'll just clean this part. So in such questions where two people are starting simultaneously from two given points towards the starting point of the other, the time taken for them to meet will be nothing but equal to, so this is the time for meeting, t, will be nothing but time taken by the first person to reach the destination after meeting, time taken by second person to reach his destination after meeting. So here in this case, t1 was given to be 27, t2 was given to be 12, so we can directly get our answer like this. Eventually that's what we are getting here also, please notice. So t we are getting it as what? Square root of 12 into 27. That is what I am writing there. You can also remember the formula, but just remember the conditions for the formula. Next, average speed. So the next concept I would like to cover in this particular video is the concept of average speeds and time, speed and distance. So there have been a lot of instances wherein questions from average speeds have been asked. So let's have a look at the concepts. So the very first thing that we need to understand about average speed is, average speed of a body is calculated as the total distance travelled upon the total travel time. We don't usually include the halting times, right? So total travel times. So this is how you calculate the average speed. So average speed is not as it's understood generally, average of the speeds. So it's not S1 plus S2 by 2. It's not this always. So average speed definition is this, total distance upon total time. Now this average speed concept will have several cases under it, several different cases. So I'll just take them one after the other. Case 1. So case 1 is when distances travelled are equal. Let me explain. So let's say a person travels from point A to B at speed of s1, point B to C at speed of s2. Okay. Now in this case, what is the average speed given that AB is equal to BC? So if AB is equal to BC, in such a case, I am not going to details again, I am not going to prove it, I am going to give you the result directly. In case distances are equal, in such case, the average speed is nothing but harmonic mean of the given speeds. And by the way, harmonic mean of two numbers is given as 2s1 s2 by s1 plus s2. So this is your case 1. When distances are equal, you can directly write average speed as the harmonic mean of the two speeds. Case 2, times are equal. So let's say again a person travels from A to B at speed of s1, B to C at speed of s2, kmph or meters per second, such that time over AB is same as time over BC, 1 hour for example. Now in this case, average speed, when times are equal, average speed will be equal to arithmetic mean of given speeds. So here in this case, arithmetic mean means by 2, s1 plus s2 by 2. So these are the two cases that we have in average speeds, and this is how you actually calculate the average speed, right? So whenever you notice in the problem that times are equal, apply this arithmetic mean, distance are equal, you can apply the harmonic mean concept. Let's move on, we will take up an example for this. You can try to solve this question yourself once before we start the discussion. Please pause the screen, try it out, and please get an answer, and then we will try to cross verify once. Let's look at it. It says Ashok travels 350 kilometers in the following manner. So he travels as follows. He travels 40% of the distance. 40% of this would be how much? 140 kilometers at speed of 60 kmph. 40% of the remaining at 36 kmph, and the remaining distance at 54 kmph. Find the average speed for the entire journey. So if we go for the calculations here, so say he's starting at point P. 40% of 350, as I said, is 140. So distance here P to Q is 140 kilometers, and he's traveling at 60 kmph. So we can find the time. Distance by speed will give us the time, right? However, it's a fraction. He travels 40% of the distance at 60. 40% of the remaining will be how much? We'll have to do some calculations. 210. 40% of that will be 84. So 84 kilometers. Let's say he reaches R. Okay. He travels at 36 kmph. Oh. So 84 by 36, we may calculate, alright, we can get some value. Lastly, he travels remaining distance. Remaining will be what? 224. 224 means 126 kilometers. So let's say he reaches S, and he travels at 54 kmph. Okay. So here what we may do is, one way of doing it is, total distance you know, 350. Find out the total time. This by this, you will get some value. This by this by this, you will get some value, right? Find out the total time, divide the total distance by total time, you will get the answer. Or alternately, note one small point here. What is the time here? 140 by 60, right? Hours. So when you simplify this, this is 7 by 3, right? Hours. What about this? There is also T2. 84 by 36, again coincidence, there is also 7 by 3 hours. What about T3? 126 by 54, this is also 18 7 times, 18 3 times, 7 by 3 hours. So can we notice one small point here? In this case, the time of travel is same for all the three parts, 7 by 3 hours, 7 by 3 hours, 7 by 3 hours. Whenever time is equal, can we say my average speed is nothing but arithmetic mean of the given speeds? So thus my average speed will be arithmetic mean of 140, sorry, the speeds are 60, 36, 54 by 3. That's going to be what? 96, 150 by 3, which is 50 kmph. Or since we have done this much, can't we see total time will be 7 by 3, 7 by 3, 7 by 3, 7 hours? Total distance is 350. 350 by 7 will give you again 50 kmph. Anyways, the point of the matter here is whenever time is constant like this, please make use of the arithmetic mean. Right? I hope we are clear with this. Next. Okay, so that's it for this video, right, for today. Next video I'll come back again with some more concepts of the time, speed and distance, right. But till then, right, I'll just stop it here. Please practice the concepts, right, and for more such videos, please ensure that you subscribe to our channel, right, and share it amongst your friends and the circle, so that everyone who is going to take test this year and this next year is benefited by this kind of discussions, right. We also have videos on question discussions, right, wherein we pick up particular questions of CAT level difficulty, but that would mean all types of difficulty, easy, moderate, tough, all types of questions, right. That will also be beneficial for your preparation, right. So we release approximately 4 to 5, sometimes 6 videos also every week, alright. So please subscribe to the channel so that you get a notification whenever we release a new video. On that note, let me end the session here. Thank you and all the very best.